Welcome to the madness!
Hey, how's it going, folks? The name's Steffi, and welcome back to another episode of Age of Wonders Planetfall. Okay, right, so we're continuing with the Devar campaign today, and we have quite a few missions to do. Now, also, there's one other thing I forgot to do, and come over here, and I need to hide this. Perfect. Yeah, I keep forgetting to switch the camera placement for Age of Wonders for Planetfall. Okay, right, so as you can see, our main commander has to stay alive, so that's fair. I'm not too sure about this. I don't know if it means survive or our faction has to survive. I think it means our commander has to survive, maybe. Well, we'll keep it like that for now, anyway. So we decided we're going to defeat our rival, Vladimir Razovet. We're not doing this. We need to clear the government palace, which is just up further north, and we need to investigate the stadium, which is to the east, so we need to go that way as well. Right, so let's see what this combat redeemer threat is. So, the assembly cult is interfering with your mining operations. These abominations must be brought to fight, which I believe is... Right, well, we need to go to our objectives. Redeemer threat. Yeah, let's see, we need to hide one of these. Okay, well, cosmetic ships recovered, that's that. Right, well, don't need that. We need combat threat up. So we can see where it is. Right, so where's this assembly threat? Here? Is that it? No, that's the big units. That's for the automatons. Is that the Redeemer threat? No, that is the... I'm not sure what that is, actually. Oh yeah, that is the Redeemer threat there. Okay. Something to do with the, it's something to do with the Syndicate faction that we found in the last episode. Right, so yeah, I hope everyone is doing good today. Right, so let's see. What should be our port of call? Right, so we do have a hero to the west here. We have a colonist going over to the west here, to the Mystic Forest, and we're going to try and cover some of this up if we can. We are close to the dwelling here, that's fine. So basically, this entire area is going to be for our capital, for high production value. And then we're going to go down here to see if we try and find some more things as well. Right, so let's have a look. We have an army power of 807. There's an army power of 470, so that is easy to do. We'll do that in a second, but what we need to do is we need to secure the Cosmite here. Oh no, we already secured the Cosmite, nice. But there is, I think that's an experience banner if I'm not mistaken, so we need to get that if we can. Actually we can do that if we want to. Yeah, let's have a look. Okay, very low risk battle. Let's see, I think you've got a mod, don't you? You two have mods, that's fine. We're not a full... stop the combat this, that's fine. Okay, but we almost lost the bulwark, that's fine. Okay, we've got commander upgrade, very nice. Right. So, let's see, so we have... Close Quarter Specialist 1, Vitality 1, Fallout Protocols for 2 Resistance, 1 Armor, and Juggernaut. So we can simply walk through obstacles. Okay, that's fine then. Right. So let's see what we have. So we have Incentive. Target a friendly Devar gains motivated gains 400 morale to the end of combat, and Siege Master. All units in the Heavy's army gain 1 damage resistance, all channels while in cover. Okay, I'm not sure whether to mate. I'm not entirely too sure what to mate this guy actually, in terms of his stack. I've got an idea of like what mods and what units I'm getting, but I'm just not sure what to make him himself. I think... I'm not too sure. Go Close Quarter Specialist 2, I suppose. Or Vitality 2 and bring that health up to 70. That may be best. Infantry Commander. I think we'll go Infantry Commander, because we'll make this guy an Infantry Commander. There we go. We'll work with that then. Sounds good. We do have some other things. We've got Purification Field and Hazmat Protection, which, believe it or not, our Cosmite's only 55. I think Purification Field is what I want for the Purifiers, I think. But no, we can always swap some mods over with some other people once we get the tech to build these guys. Sure, let's get Purification Field for you. Supplier, we do have... Purification Field here. We could probably go Purification for all of them and get their armor up to 4 actually. For the stack. Oh wait. We lost the... Oh no, we didn't. Oh, phew. None of movement points. I was going to say, I thought we actually lost the bulwark down, I was about to say. Okay, that's fine. The bulwark get healed up. In fact, what I do want is I want to focus on some of the firearm trees for him. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Okay, orders required. I think I'm taking you up to the north, if I'm not mistaken. What's this? Side shrine. The Lost Brother. Venture quest, bring an army when you move here. Okay, we'll do that soon. I think you are... Yeah, you're prospecting, so nothing for you. Let's move you further west if we can. Sure, let's go to the perfect forest in a second. We could really... Okay, let's bring you back to the capital. Because we're going to give you a stack of your own and you're going to do some other things. You are going to go to... here. Right, let's see what we want to produce. Okay, so we're at 4 civilians right now. We could get another colonizer and get another second thing going. So if we want to build here, we got specialists for the board. Yes, let's get the training center. Okay, so we've got produce, train security bulwark, allies in the colony's domain gain 200 morale. Colonies suffer penalties from volcanic territory in any sectors in its domain. That could work. We don't have anything for now. Yeah, let's get that building. I did say we're going to get some, that's one turn. A trench we could probably work with. Let's get 2 bulwark going. And I think... Oh, shit, I just realised our energy's low. Let's not do that, because our energy upkeep won't be the best. We'll get into bar for now, and I think we'll leave it for now, I think, yeah? Possibly. Yeah, because what we need to do is we need to get... actually, I might get another colonizer, actually, while I'm on it. Let's take that away, I think... Colonizer's going to knock our energy down quite a bit. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're getting another colonizer up. I think... The sooner we get some extra colonies up, the better, I think. So, yeah. So you stay there for now until we get your stack. Once you're healed up, we're going to move up to here and deal with this, I think. So, right now, it's just securing our borders. That's it. It's just securing our areas right now. We're not at war with anybody just yet, so we need to watch out. Is there anything from the dwelling we want to get? We do have 50... we do have 50 colony. The minor laser upgrade would be pretty good, actually. All laser upgrades deal not damage room 1 with each hit. All laser attacks. We don't have any laser attacks, so that's a little off unless we want to run sentinels. Which I might do, actually. I might run even sentinels. There is actually a few I wouldn't mind running. I think it's the monitors. Yeah, the transmit repair nanites. I think if we run... a half Devar, half autonomous stack, there's some stuff here. Mollination matrix, that's what we want for, again, laser attacks. We don't have lasers. Self-repair systems. Mechanical units, which could be very nice for, actually, they could be very, very, very nice for, either Devars or our, Barons. AI factory overseers I wouldn't mind getting as well. That'd be pretty nice. Concussion ordnance, that'd be very nice to get as well. Crystal ownership, network controller, shield projection. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I could get sentinels, but again, our energy upkeep's gonna be really bad. I think we'll get the autonomous network connects for now, because this will allow our cyborg units. Yeah, we don't have units that are cyborg, so I don't know if a pro autonomous. I don't know if a pure autonomous hybrid stat's gonna work. Probably not. Anyway, we'll send it around, let's see what happens. Okay. Right, so we've got a colonizer. Very nice. Okay, so with a colonizer, let's have a look. I think we'll head west this time, maybe try and see what's up. No, we don't head too far north because we've got Dimitrov here. We've got to be careful here. Maybe further north, maybe? That's Trevor. That's our, Okay. Might be best if we just have our main... What about here? Here might be best, actually. Then we could take some of them, but then we're next to our neighbors here. This is actually a really, really bad place, actually. Very bad place. Probably best we send you west, maybe. We'll see in a second. Right, you're going to the Mystic Forest. You're going to Argonauts. prospect that. Again. Let's send you further west. Might help out. Yeah, we'll use the hero as a... We'll use the hero right now as our main... as our main escort. Yeah, you're gonna prospect that. Okay, so we've got 39 production, which will add up, which is exactly what we need. We're going to be doing this. Prospect sector, so that's that. Okay, side shrine occupied. Right, we're not quite healed yet, so we? Nope, 900. Yeah, I don't want to lose a Devar, so we're gonna have to wait for now, unless we get a replacement unit. 2 turns, not quick enough actually. Actually, I might be able to. Might be able to with some of the prospects we've got going on. That might work, I suppose. We'll just wait now anyway. Just wait 1 more turn. Okay. Save regulations. Good. So structure costs 20% less protection to build. Very nice. Okay.
Production ready.
Nice. We got our Devar very nicely. So now what we can do is we can move you up north. I think you can join with the you join with the other hero. You jump there, so we're at full strength again. Then you go there next time. Yeah, we've got 29 production and 15 research. In fact, we'll do it in a second. 38 production, very nice. 38 production. So you see how these prospectors are really, really good. Okay, so let's have a look at subjugation ordnance.
Though primitive, blades have always been lethal, especially striking a foe flying at supersonic speed. Orindra Reaver, Syndicate Assassin.
Okay, so we got flechette ammo. So allows the unit to survive flechette ammo with a 12% chance or 12 chance, or a need to repeat attacks to inflict bleeding, cyborg, and biological units. Usually this mod grants 10% increased damage to all attacks if you only use 1 kind of ammunition at a time. With Shredder Bomb, drops the Shredder Bomb into the battlefield, dealing 12 explosive damage, I think, or firearm damage in a 1x radius with effect to a chance bleeding to biological and cyborg units. Very nice. Okay, right. So we got a basic, almost got a basic 4. I think we'll go for let's go for enhanced pro payloads just to give our, again, it's just to give us options. That's it for now. Let's give us options. Okay, short movements. So we're going to set up a colony here. Find a colony. You are heading west, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, we're going to head just a bit further west, see what we can find. Really need to level up this hero, to be fair. Okay, let's okay, so this is water, right? It is. Okay. That's actually pretty good because we got access to the coast, so we can use some energy and some prospects over there and stuff. I might bring you further along the coast and have maybe like 2 coastal services here. We do need a front line, something around here as well, so we'll see that way soon. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring you to the west, actually. Bring you to the east. Let's see what's there. Okay, you go further north. Stay out of territory if you can. Prospect that, I suppose. Okay, you. We're 48 energy. We don't need to build anything as of right now. We'll build that, and we'll build that just to get that cooking, I suppose, just to increase our other things. Right, you're in down there. You can head there next turn. Okay, right, so...
Colony established.
Good, so Damatov has been founded. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look at the surrounding area. So these areas here are going to be primarily for Kadrov, and these areas here are going to be for Damatov. So we do have another good production as well. And also as well, we do have, we got a abandoned quarry, that's very nice, and here we have a teleporter. Use it to find out where it leads, so that's going to lead to over here, I think. Looks like it's stacked. I'll tell you what, it'd be kind of cool if we get to dwelling as well, that would be really nice. And actually, that does allow us to do some back attacks against Calative if possible. Right, first things first, I think, see, we kind of need energy. Energy is going to be really, like, low here, actually. We'll see. Right, We could go energy here. No, we're going to get a bonus. We don't get bonus energy here. Is it production again? I think it's going to have to be production again. Sure, get production going. Let's get the... Don't know if I want that just yet. Probably not. We'll see. Recreational dome. Let's get the military barracks and the spiritual barracks. We'll just do a bunch of building for now. We don't need any of these units as of yet. Not to mention with people prospecting, it should be fine. Okay, so personal trait of Menthelius. Ruthless. Needs little reason to go to war and often fights to death. Casus Belli trigger a large opinion penalty. Dislikes helping settlements. Okay, so that could potentially be our first target, maybe. All right.
Our colonies require the means to protect themselves and a reason to stay. At the very least, it's time to invest in some good old-fashioned guns and beer. Dollar Smith, Deneb Colony Mayor.
Okay, let's let me research. So, yeah, so basically being on the coast is going to allow us to gain some, I think it's aquatic development, I think. Which one is it? It's like energy ones, if I'm not mistaken. Is it aquatic energy? No. Hydro expertise? Naval units? Yeah, see, the hydro battery. That would be useful to get, but that's like way down the line. Okay, social. I think production development is going to be a lot important for this bit, especially for like units and stuff. And then again, so is energy development as well. I think, and also research is going to be important as well. What does Phoenix Dawn protocols give us? Colonies ignore economic penalties from hazardous volcanoes. Remove units 25% cheaper to build. Okay. Aquatic deployment would be very nice for now. Maybe not yet, but we could build bases and stuff. The production 1. We'll work on that. Okay then, right. So let's move in and let's go play this quest. Okay, very low spell. We'll do this. We'll do this manually. We got Ion Storm for our trouble. Alright, let's see what we can do then. Okay then, right. So we do have a full 6, and that's targeting... I don't know what these guys are. These Magma Reds, I think they're called? Or something Reds. E-bots, Emma. Alright, skirmishers. I don't know what faction or how to get them, to tell you the truth. But we'll see. Okay, trench, very nice. So yeah, we'll clear this up and then we can get some good standing with the other gnomes. I think that's probably best for us. I mean, there is oh, good grace. Another grace. That's a miss. Alright, so another grace or another damage. Okay, just got pistol attacks. Interesting. It's these rammers that yeah, it's these rammers that deal a lot of damage.
Operations available.
Alright, let's see what we do. Okay, 19, melee overwatch cancelled. Plasma burning, good. And then we should get the kill, hopefully. Perfect. Good. Yeah, I was going to say, they do a lot of damage. One more. Oh, okay, good. I was going to say, it don't look like a kill for a second then. Okay, good grace. Oh. Yeah, so that's the Ion Storm. That's fine. Yeah, let's focus on a hero. Again, I'm not sure if the commander defeat, you know, when they come, basically they come unavailable for 5 turns. but I don't know if that will be like an automatic game
Enemy
over.
destroyed.
I'm not entirely too sure, so, you know, obviously we just gotta watch ourselves. Okay, 13 for the Greys, very nice. Okay, hopefully this should be a KIA and then we win the fight. Perfect.
Our forces are victorious.
Yep. Okay then, right, so obviously no level up. 46 for a level up there. 22 at 36 for a level up. 22 at 36. It's 10 out of 18. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Not bad.
Objective completed.
Okay, good. So we got 10 relationship points, faction bonuses, 10 influence, 33 production, and 30 energy. I'll take it. Good. Right, and then I think from there we'll just bring him back to there if we can. Right, so I think you guys are going to head further west. Let's see where this teleport takes us. There, like I thought. Alright. Good movement. Yep, we're going to continue there. I think... Maybe here might be best. Actually. Yeah, but then we're bordering this, which ain't good. Or maybe we border here. Then we could get all this, I think. Actually, do you know what? That might be a bit better, actually. Oh, no, because, oh, no, Capital's getting this, and this. Especially this side, we're gonna have to clear this out eventually. So we can clean this, and that'll be more production if we can. I'm looking for, like, good energy, which doesn't seem to be here. I mean, this would be a really good energy here. Because we get, that's the stone. What does that do? And that's the stone gives us, let's have a look. So, quartzite crystal, that's plus 10. Energy, teleportation, that's plus 5. Quartzite crystal field. Needs to do service, these fill, and price always yeah. We do have some good things. Let's see, once they get here, I think here would be pretty good. Because you can go over here, we can get all this in. Then we'll have 2 naval units. But then again, I don't think the naval units are going to work with this. Not really. Not to mention, I kind of do want them together, actually, like near enough together. I think here's probably got to be best. Atlas Peaks. Maybe. Or maybe here. Yeah, maybe here's best. Yeah, I think that's probably going to be best. Keep it together in some case. Well, I'll tell you what, have we already prospected it? No, we're not prospected it. Okay, let's prospect low greens. Prospect sector. This is the syndicate unit. Let's see what you got. Medal of House Antares. Pulse Sniper. What's this? Structure, Integrity, Stabilizers. Your primary weapon Demolisher, 10% all HP. Nice. You are level 4. Infantry Commander, Light Unit. Overwatch, Resurgent, Steady Aim. Autonome, yep. Golem. Indentured. Couple of runners, interesting. Okay, right, it's in turn. Okay then. Right.
Production
We've got the
ready.
security board, we have the
Production
replica
ready.
factory, very nice. Yeah, see, plus 5 energy, that's not the best. But that comes with workers. Okay, we've got 19 energy, 27 production. 38 production.
Incoming
Okay, we got a message.
communication.
Like, let's see production. Yeah, it's just close for now. We are going to go to war with them. I don't want to get an alliance with them. Luckily, we could choose if we can get an alliance with them or not. Okay, we've got demand, minus 12 production. Yes, because I do want to increase our state for money. I'm willing to take that. Okay, let's see, so any other, like... No, there's no other, like, mods I want to give them. The Shet would be a good one, basic one here, I think, just to give them something. Need the payload for you if you want. We got Purification Field for Shet. No, don't want that. Has my protection, that could work, but no, it's fine. Okay, let's bring you back so we can get you healed up, I suppose. And then what we're going to do is we're going to head you east. And what we're going to do is we're going to clear this so we can get another production. So I'm just checking, make sure my base comes on. And then we're getting, and then we can get an extra 10% here. And then we can clear this and get 10% research. Right now we're at 63. And then here, what is that? That's food, right? Yeah, and we can get that when we secure it. Right, let me think. Alright, let's join up with you. And then from here, maybe the cave, that grove might be pretty big. Yeah, we'll move to the grove here. Actually, no, maybe here might be best. And then we're earshot of reinforcements. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to move here instead once that's been prospected. As for you, keep heading west. We'll do that in a second. For you, you're prospected now, are you? No. Oh, yeah. Okay, we must have already done that. Right, let's head west here, I think. Try and stay out of the... Yeah, try and stay out of the colony if we can. We also need to get some scouts up that way as well, which we will in a second or two. Right, I want you to continue heading north just to see what's around. Let's get prospects in here against help out. Right, Kradoff. Let's see, so we've got 63 energy. Let's see, what's our upkeep right now? Our upkeep is minus 60, but colony income is 123. Right. We don't need the militia just yet. The recreation dome could be pretty nice. We got 145 production plus 25 bonus. So that means that we can get that now if we want to. And that's 2 happiness slots and 6 happiness income. But we're not really building anything else. We're not building any new troops or anything, so possibly we could do that. Yeah, let's get recreational dome. And we're not going for the militia just yet because that's the energy upkeep. But maybe in the future if we come under attack, we'll see. Okay, right, so we got our next military research.
Bombs are too predictable. All they do is blow stuff up, which I admit is great. But what if they were more surprising? Sir Dunkel Tug, Red Devar Bomb Company.
Okay, so we got flash payload. Explosive attacks now have an 8 explosive chance for repeating attacks to apply blinded to non-inferior units for 2 turns. Additionally, this unit gains 10 increased damage on all attacks. Modded can only be applied to units that have an explosive ability. And then we have the advanced munitions provision. Target friendly unit with an explosive attack gains +1 range and 25% damage and massive impact for 2 turns. Not bad. Okay, right, so next turn. Okay, so we've got the 3 there. We've only got the fire research, that's fine. Okay, our research is not the best. The faster research is +30, so it's going to take a few turns, but quite a few turns. Right. So I've got a choice between Aero Division, Drudges... What's Drudges? Factory Overdrive. Production factory of the target is increased by 30, but happiness income is reduced by 4. It's not bad. And we can do that many turns as well. That could be good for an emergency. And then deploy trenchers. Deploy a pod reinforcers spawning 1 trencher unit at target hex. For free. That's not too bad. Area division. We have the ramjets. Ramjet rocket, ramjet rockets, rocket ram. Sorry. Afterburners, mechanical heavy unit. The ramjet. It's not too bad. Electrical magnet. Yes, I might get the electrical magnet utilization next because we got electrify, which is really good. This is a great mod for the bulwarks. But also we get rail accelerators, so firearms have 10% accuracy and 1 extra range and 10% damage. That's beautiful. Thermodynamics, we have the incendiary rockets. Explosive attacks now deal thermal damage and have a 12 thermal chance to apply burning, and then that's 10%, that's for explosives. We got time on target. Target a unit to drop a flare on. The flare gives units a 1 hex radius illuminated, making them 30% easier to hit. So at the next turn, the targeted unit and allies a 1 hex radius to hit with artillery fire, causing 20 explosive damage and massive impact. And then we have the Phoenix Art Station. So a strike drone showers the enemy in napalm, dealing damage equal to 20% of their current HP and weakens their fire resistance by 3 in combat for 1 strategic turn. Failure, this will only deal damage equal to 20% of their current HP. And here we have Plasma Deploy. Some of the plasma units are strategic map, and let me tell you something, plasmoids are pretty strong, just saying. Let's see. Devar Mark IV, that's 10 turns. Unit gains detection, +2 sensor range, and ignores 50% of the accuracy penalties from blind sight while in combat. That is not bad. 1 armor, and then we have explosive resistant armor. Gains 1 level stagger resistance, 8 stagger resistance against explosive attacks, and gain +2 shielding. And then we have general alert protocol. All of our units within 2 hex radius gains alert protocol for 1 turn, allowing them to enter defense mode even if they spend all their action points during their turn. And then we get like Dreadnought Division, which allows us to do Dreadnoughts and all that shit. I think as of right now, we're going to go for electrical magneticization just to get the 2 mods that I really want. Okay, confirm movement. Right, so we're going to prospect this. It's fine, confirm movement. We're going to get a thingy here. Yep, found it here. Perfect. Yep, perfect. And then we can claim this and get our energy, and then maybe we can secure this as well and get that. And this could be our maybe energy sector or something. Now, of course, we're going to have to be careful here because we're right next to one of our enemies, or one of our potential enemies. Well, actually, I think I might work on diplomacy with him, actually. Do you know what? Good point, Deafy. Where's our diplomacy tab? Objectives, diplomacy. Yeah, Mandel. Yes, let's, pronunciations, compliment. I'm going to try and get him into a potential alliance if possible, just so we're not getting targeted on a west, because I've got the name of the faction up here, these mechanical dudes. I've got the faction of these. They're going to be attacking us will and nil, and I think we're going to have to defend ourselves on 2 fronts if that's need be. Okay, confirm movement. I think we're going to, yeah, we're going to prospect this if we can. Or as required. Right, I think we're going to here next, right? Yeah, we're going to here next. What's this? That's that. We're not ready for that just yet, so we are going to claim this next, so... Well, soon, so let's get this cleared if we can.
Production ready.
Right, so we've got a recreational dome. 16... Production 8 research, which ain't too bad. Right, let's keep heading... Oh, let's head west this time, I think. Get that sorted. Right, Kradov. Let's have a look. Let's see, we're focusing on energy now. We probably might need to focus on knowledge, actually. Get... 128. Actually, yeah, let's focus on our energy. We don't need anything from Kradov, I don't think. Not until we get our research up. And as for Damatov, we're just getting our basic foundations in first. Well, it's just building, so that's fine. Right, it's a turn. Okay, so we're attacking our scout. Yeah, there's nothing we can do. There's no retreat button or anything, so that's all combat. We lost the prospector. That's fine, in my opinion. Okay then, right, so Cosmite.
Event in colony.
15 Cosmite, very nice. Okay,
Colony
Palv is
established.
founded, very nice. So we're going to hold here if we can. Okay, we've got Skirmisher
ready.
Barracks. We've got 23 Production 11 Research, which is pretty nice. 19 Research. Okay, so they signed a non-aggression pact, that's fine. I have a feeling the 2 of them are going to be allies, so it's going to be 2 against 2 in my opinion. Okay, we're going to clear this next. Sure, we'll let them to retreat. That's fine, that's going to help us with our... that's going to help us with our relationships. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Right, so what else do we want to clear while we have this, like, this decent stack? I think we'll try and clear this out next. We can actually pay for that. That's 17. That's fine. Okay, let's continue heading westwards to see what the rest of the map has installed. We'll keep prospecting if we can. Right, you two. Obviously, we have our target here, which we need a stack for, if that's the question. Yeah, it's nothing for you to do. Use your position. Let's continue heading. Okay, we already did that. Let's head to the east this time. Let's see what's head to the east. Okay, I've had the pole. Let's go for... Okay, let's see. What's our big boost? Our boost here is research at level 2. I might actually just go straight energy, actually, because the energy will give us it'll give us a +10 to energy here for 15 and make it at 25. They're saying that we don't have any of in our research here, so we could go Central Science. And then because of the extra 2, that might actually boost us. Sure, we'll go research. Because some of our better tech is behind, we need high research for some of our better tech. And if there's one thing that we need, I think we're going to be in, like, Blitz Warfare soon, so... yeah, let's have to see. I'm not sure about the rest of the thing here. Yeah, we're just going to have to concentrate on a few... probably just concentrate on a few settlements and just build them up the best we can. That's probably best, maybe. Okay, so let's turn again. Okay, right, so we've got production development.
There's a way to do anything. There's also a smarter way to do anything. Trade secrets are often more about a well-trained workforce than a secret sauce. Tony Rubio Strong, Manpower and Machine Motivational Consulting.
Okay, so we've got production sectors upgrade. Gains +1 levels of all production sectors. Raising the sector level of a sector will increase the benefits from sector rotations and sector specializations in that sector. Military Engineering Guild, focusing your industry on military engineering, allows for quicker build times for military assets. At higher levels, units are built so well that defenses are improved. And then Civil Engineering Guild, dedicated industrial capacity to civil engineering projects, allows for quicker build times. Higher levels, kinetic generators can be built as coexisting constructions, generating a small passive production bonus. Yeah. This is what we need. Okay, so I think we got research. We need to go for, I think we're going to go for area surveillance next, so we can get some of these sensor arrays up. That'll be very useful if we can. Message. Okay, so we're going to have to work on this then. Sure, we'll get a good boost energy. Sure, we'll do that. We can do 5 turns, that's not too bad. Memphis assaulted us. Yeah, so, you need to think about a relationship with Corvin, Solenzo. Perhaps if we throw you into engineer space parts, you might actually be graduate. Yeah. -100. So yeah, we are going to go to war with them very, very soon. So that's going to be our first target. That's why I want to get our production up as soon as possible, and then we can work on getting our stuff up, and then we can start advancing upwards and dealing with this as soon as we possibly can. Okay, so prospective 25 energy 12. Okay, let's that's the stash. Okay, yeah, that's okay. Very research. That's beautiful. That gives us our research. Nice.
I was inspired reading research on a maglev train accident in Star Union Station. The E&M braking failed, launching the train through 3 solid barriers before stopping. Naturally, I thought the same powers could be used in a weapon. Clint Sutton, Vanguard High Energy Operations.
Okay, so yeah, we get electric ammunition and rail accelerators. Very nice. Okay, right. Let's see here. We get 3 here for thermodynamics. I think basically this is going to be our major like tech upgrade. This is what we want. Noble Division. That's the big one. That's the big one that we want. Let's see here. I think thermodynamics is only 3. That would be nice. Actually, what I want to do is I want to get Aegis tanks as well. Yeah, Aegis tanks and Barons, that'd be pretty nice. There's a really good tech here. What do I want to get? What do I want to get? I think Drudges might be pretty nice. Let's get thermodynamics. It's only 3 turns. That'll give us some more options for going what we want.
Happiness event in colony.
Okay, 50 energy. That's good, good, good. That's what we need. Train sensor.
Ready.
Right. Let's go confirm movement. Right, so we do want to get this. Yeah, 17. That'll increase. Okay, 42. Research. Very nice. So we got that down from 5 to 8 turns and 2. Is this a quest for... Yeah, that's Investigate Stadium. We can do that later on. Are we in range for that? Yes, we are. Move forward a little bit. Okay. Next to the energy pods, we found a nearly depleted but still intact unit, Sentinel. It appears to be unable to connect to its control hub, giving us a unique opportunity to use it for a cause. Yeah, I'm going to use it. Use the pods to power up on your control. Awesome. So we got like a free Sentinel unit without doing much. Okay, in fact, you can go join your... You go join over here. Just give him some fresh units because we need to start leveling him up. As of right now, is there anything else that we want to get our hands on? Actually, that's my timer. I'll just finish off the turn and then that'll be me then. Not really. When are we going to get our next annexation? That's a good question. When are we going to get our next annexation? I don't actually know. When are we going to get our next annexation? I don't remember how it tells us. No, I don't actually remember if it tells us or not, actually. That's a good point. Okay, we could do that in a second. Right. Let's see. What do we want for you? I did say I was going to... Are you heading west, I think you are? Yeah, you're heading west. So you're heading west. You guys hold position, just for a reason, I suppose. Right, let's go through here. Right, so we don't need to build any of that. Let's get the production 1 up. That'd be very nice to have. And then let's have a look. I think our best bet... Let's see, we got a level 3, so we can either get 20% for non-elite units, or we can get 20% for colony structures. For Red Core. I think I'd be stupid if I didn't get this, because then we can crack out... Yeah, that would be good for our lower stuff. Yeah, we'll go military engineering, that's going to take 2 turns. I don't think we need militia just yet, do we? We don't, because we're not under attack or anything as of yet. Is there anything that we want to build? Do you know what actually I will do? I will go to our unit template, and then we'll go to Dvar, and let's go to the bulwark, modify, because we're just going to get a, I'm just going to get a template going on. I think electrified... Rail accelerators and the purification field might be good. So energy is staggered. So we've got rail cannons for 10% accuracy in 1 range. So our range increases to 8. Electrified, 8% chance to apply electrified to non-inferior units, so that can lower APs, I believe. And then anti-air is 20% damage, 20% to flying targets, affects line side rolls. Then we've got Purification Field, we've got Concussive Volley. Defense Mode, yeah, 20% hard to hit. Arc Weakness, Agile Overwatch. Regardless how many actually hits. Yeah. Okay, let's hit the template. Trick Shot, that'll do. That'll do for now. Right, so we're working on production here. We don't need to focus on anything less important. You are building that, you want to turn away from that, and then we can decide what we're doing from here. And then with 3 turns for the security bulwark, just in case, and then the recreational dome, and then we can decide what we're doing from here once you get more civilians. Right, okie dokie then. Let me just end a turn, and then we'll decide what we're doing afterwards. Right then. Okay, so we've got science lab.
Ready.
Okay, we'll deal with all this afterwards. Yep. Okay, we've got a message.
Communication.
We could call comrades. Nope, because I don't want to. Right, and I think this is where I will end the episode. Okay, then, cool then. Right, so just, so basically, we're just setting up our foundation, we're setting up our territory. I think as of right now, because of how close the territories are, I think 3 might be enough. We have a chance to do a 4th one just here. Maybe here-ish, somewhere. Around here. And then what that can be is, that could be maybe our frontline settlement. And then we can put it up with pure, full militia. And then from there, maybe we can use our capital for low tier spam, such as trenchers and bulwarks and ramrods, because of the minus 20% production cost and the +1 armor. And then these 2 here could be support settlements, but we'll see. But there's some ideas. I mean, I've got some ideas whirling around in my head about this current situation, but I think Blitzkrieg is going to be the better one. Either, I think as of right now, these guys are not going to go war with us because they want to focus on, I believe they want to focus on an alliance, but we're going to go attack them. I think this is going to be our primary target. If we get an alliance with a syndicate, that'll be even better, because one of their quests is around here, I think. And then we can get an alliance, and then that's our western flank secured. And also, what we can do is we can probably move some units from here to do some back attacks, maybe. And then, depending on the coast here, if if they've got some coastal sections or some coastal towns, we might be able to get some ships up here and do what we need to do, but we could probably get some coastal sectors going on as well. There's a lot we can do. It's a pretty big template, but right now I think we got our core sorted, I think, in my opinion. Maybe not, I don't know, we'll see. Right, so anyway, my friends, that's gonna be it for today's episode, so thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and apart from that, enjoy the rest of your awesome day and hope to see you next time. Take care.